Here's something I figured out. We live in a world that loves tragedy, as long as it's aesthetic. People don't just consume pain anymore. They curate it. They turn it into an identity, a vibe, a mood board. Online, sadness has a filter, mental illness has a soundtrack, suffering has a fan base. And none of it feels real until it is. I started noticing this years ago. The rise of sad boy edits, the quotes over black and white photos, people joking about trauma like it's a personality trait. It was everywhere. And it wasn't always meant to be harmful. Sometimes it was just people trying to feel understood, trying to belong, trying to make their pain feel less lonely. But somewhere along the line, pain became an aesthetic, a brand, a way to stand out. And that's where things got messy, because the internet treats mental illness like a plot twist, something that adds mystery or depth or main character energy. But in real life, it's not pretty, it's not cinematic, it's not poetic, it's missed calls and avoided mirrors and pretending you're fine because you don't want to explain yourself again. And I think we confuse the two, the symbolic version of pain and the real, unfiltered version. Take anime, for example. One of the most famous scenes in Tokyo Ghoul is the scene where Jason tortures Kaneki. People turned it into wallpapers, edits, aesthetics. But if that scene happened in real life, it wouldn't be poetic, it wouldn't be character development, it would just be trauma. And even though we know that, we still romanticize it. You could say the same for the emo era, which was just rebranded as e-boy, e-girl aesthetic, an entire subculture built around the idea that pain made you deep, that sadness made you interesting, that bruises could be beautiful as long as the lighting was moody enough. People wore depression like an outfit until they met someone who actually lived with it. And that's the difference no one talks about. We romanticize tragedy from a distance, but we avoid it up close. Online mental illness is quirky. In person, it's too much. Online, trauma makes you mysterious. In real life, people call you dramatic or unstable or hard to deal with because people want the symbol of pain, not the responsibility of it. And here's the part most people don't realize. We romanticize tragedy because the real thing is overwhelming. Depictions feel safer than reality. Aesthetic pain is predictable, controlled, detached. But real pain, it's unpredictable. It's quiet and loud at the same time. It doesn't follow a character arc. It doesn't end with a transformation. Sometimes it just hurts. So here's the truth. Nothing about real suffering is beautiful, but the way you overcome it can be. Your growth is beautiful. Your resilience is meaningful. Your healing is powerful. And none of that comes from romanticizing tragedy. It comes from facing it, working through it, learning from it. So if you've ever felt drawn to these aesthetics, you're not wrong for wanting to feel understood. You're not weak for relating to sad media. You're human. Just don't mistake the aesthetic for the reality, and don't let tragedy become your personality when healing can become your strength. But hey, this is just some stuff I figured out. Hopefully you can use it to figure out stuff too.